Hello, second graders in South Milwaukee. My name is Mrs. Buzalaki, and I am a second grade teacher at Lakeview School. And I have a lesson to share with you today from our Changing Landforms unit. And the lesson today is on erosion. So first thing I would like you to do is take a look at that picture. That's a pretty amazing looking cliff there. How do you think that cliff got the way that it is? I have a funny feeling it didn't always look that way. So we're going to talk about a word that explains what happens to the land as it changes. So that word is erosion. Erosion is when rock, soil, or sand is worn down and moved from one place to another. I think sometimes we think rock is so hard that it's not really going to change. But I think from looking at that cliff, we know that that's not true. But how does that get the way that it is in that picture? So how can a landform change even though the landforms are made of hard rock? Well, as you could see in that picture that I showed you of the cliff, there's water that's constantly hitting that cliff. And little by little, pieces of the cliff have broken away. But there are other ways that a landform can change, even though it might be a really hard substance like rock or sandstone. So in that second picture, you see that wind has really changed the surface of that land because it's tearing away pieces of the sand and moving them to other places and changing the way the land looks. Finally, plants and animals can change landforms. So what you see is a picture of a beaver's dam there. Beavers will build a dam to stop the water from flowing down a river or a creek so that they can build a home for themselves. Well, that's good for the beavers, but not always so good for the land or the water that's surrounding that beaver's dam. So we've created some more opportunities for you to learn a little more about erosion. And there's a really fun video where they're going to show you some examples of why and how erosion happens, and also some things that can stop erosion from happening. There's even an experiment that you can do at home to test erosion with different materials, soil, sand, gravel. So we just wanted to have some fun with it and learn some things about how erosion changes the land and landforms. There's also another opportunity for you to be the one causing some erosion. There's an activity in Seesaw called cookie erosion, and it will help you to learn how to make a cookie erode. So you'll use some wind by blowing through a straw. You will use a toothpick to imitate what plants and animals sometimes do to the land. And finally, you'll use some water, because we know from the looks of that cliff that water certainly can erode the land. If you want to do this activity, you will click on the link down at the bottom of the screen. It's one of our optional activities. We just wanted to have some fun, fellow geologists. Don't forget to share what you did with your teachers. We love hearing from you. We all miss you very, very much, and we hope you all stay safe and well. Bye for now.